So after watching a few videos online about you could change your Lexus leather seat and foam like it's no big deal. You just pop a few screws, unbolt it, a few more little screws, unplug a few wires, and then you just pull this thing off. And there's about 2 or 3, hog clamps, maybe 4, or hog clips, whatever they call them. No. And then they don't talk about, well, if you have a heated seat, that's embedded into this. And then I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I mean, there's some here. It's just absurd. If I would have known it was like this crazy, I would have just dropped it off at my upholstery guy and said, here, go for it. And not that this is like super, super difficult, but it's just not what I want to do with my time. And they talk about, make sure your battery's off so you don't blow your airbags. And I see there's an airbag inside the seat, but I don't know if they're talking about, like, if I don't finish this job and I need to go to work, like, I have to hook everything back up. Like, I don't really understand, what the boundaries are here. And so I might be taking my old piece of foam and sitting on that going to work with all the wires connected. I have no idea. I really don't. So I got way in over my head. But we'll see. Maybe I'm going to order one of these hog clip tools. And my upholstery guy, I called him up to see if, like, maybe he could rescue me. And he's like, oh, I got pneumonia. It's like, great. So that's not happening. So we'll see. Maybe maybe building it back up is no big deal. Now, the other thing is, I didn't even think about, when they said airbags and disconnecting the seat, I was just thinking all electronics, not triggering something. But I didn't realize till I was seeing that little tag down there that they're talking about this. Like, there's airbags in the seat. Now, supposedly that is embedded like in the rail, and you could change this leather without, you don't have to do anything. Like, it's just there and you just work around it. But I did get new seat leather. I have my other leather down there. It's my grill. And here's my new seat foam, which, has air conditioning in it. So air conditioning has to flow through. So some of these little holes and stuff that the wires are going through for the heated seats, I don't think that exists in my new leather. So I'm going to make a few modifications. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know, maybe an hour or so into this. And I'm just like, by the time I get this all figured out, I'm not going to remember where to route the wires. That's kind of how my memory is these days. So we will see. But kind of wanted to do this as a gift to myself because the seat was looking pretty worn, especially on the driver's side. I think when I bought this used, the dealership painted this. So it looked all pretty brand new. And of course, over 5 years, it's kind of gone to the wayside. But they did a good job actually cleaning it up and getting rid of all the scratches and marks. They're able to like heat the marks on the plastic, like stuff like that, or like the side walls of the back of the vehicle. But I figured, hey, for a few $100, give myself a gift and feel like a brand new car. But that's not how it's feeling right now. And I also decided to dig into my hot water tank and try to fix that. And now I got to wait till Monday to actually get parts and stuff like that. So these things, the hot and cold water dispenser, this is InSinkErator, are now $750. And I was like, oh, I'll just buy a new one. And then if I could fix this one, I'll sell it used. And I'm like, $700? Like, what? It's absurd. So yeah, I got 2 things I'm in the middle of that are like on pause. So we'll see where we could go with this. But Good times. Good times. All right, so I decided that once I start digging into this seat, that there's a bunch of things you could see, like there's a little bracket there with a screw, and there's some white type of fabric that comes around. This left side is a little bit different because there's the airbag in there. And when I got the new one, it doesn't seem like it's set up for that, which means that the clips aren't going to grab a certain way and it's not going to really fit perfectly. And if I was an upholstery guy, I would just make accommodations and do it, but I'm not. I'm more of a plug and play on this situation. So again, these videos are like, oh, it's just a few clips and it's all good. It's like, no, that's not actually true. So I decided, since this isn't that bad, I'm bailing on the top. I'm going to reseal all this stuff back up with these special clips. And another thing no one talks about is the heater part of the seat. So I had to overnight, because I need this seat in my car in the next few hours, a special stitch tool that stitches these together. So these are actually tied to this sidewall where, like right now, I haven't done this yet. It's a little stitch tool. I also bought a hot ring tool so I could put those metal clips back in. And so I'm just taking my time and I'm putting this back in. I have my old one here and I'm popping this in, getting that all done, and then kind of go from there. All right, I decided to practice a little bit with these hog rings, and I was able to get this all buttoned back up. What's nice is there's tension on the pliers themselves, so once you put one in there, it stays. Like, it's not going to fall out because it's holding tension on it. And so now what I have to do is poke a few holes in these areas here and get this metal or heavy plastic, whatever it is, to clamp in around these. And that's what keeps the lines of this seat like tucked in, as they're all clamped in. So I have to kind of map this out. On the old ones, it was just bars like that going across the whole thing, and you could just grab the bars. Let me show you that. So for instance, it's one long piece of metal, and you just grab the holes and clamp down. This, there's no holes, and the ring itself isn't, maybe you could put pressure on it and it'll pop through, but I tried one and it didn't seem to go through. So I think I got to pop some holes, but I'll double check that. So this is kind of the nightmare of the job, is getting to fight this thing and get it all in there. So I have to create a strategic plan to do that. All right, I'm halfway through. I got these two, I got these two, I got these two, I got these two, and I got two more left. So just giving you an idea of what happens is I'm trying to clamp this little hole, press way down, clamp around that piece of metal that's infused in the foam, and then that's what holds it in. So we are working on it. All right, so we're looking at the back of the seat, and there's two areas that there are clips that actually locks into this pole, or this wire here. And the way it happens is this is oriented like this, and it snaps onto that. So what does that mean? That means that when this is in its upright position, and people are like, oh, there's two clips here, you just knock those things out, no big deal, blah, 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 blah. Well, actually, there's no way to get that clip out without destroying it, unless you slide them in and slide them in. So for instance, if we put this here, you would have to get this you see what I'm saying here? These have to be slid out because there's no way it's coming off the bar. Do you understand what I'm saying? So these have to be slid in to get out and slid out of there if you're trying to save the clip. Otherwise it's like 12 bucks for a pair. But I need to snap these in, which I can't do with one hand, and pop this thing on, and we'll be good to go. There you go. Got the whole back on. Everything fits good. And then up front, we have a nice new bottom seat, which doesn't look too bad next to the rest of it, but this feels way better. The heat works, air conditioning works, and good to go. So not it's an easy job if you have the tools, but the whole assembly and disassembly is not as easy as you'd think. So would I do this again? Now that I have the tools, maybe, but not really. Not interested. So, to each their own. Till next time, have a great day.